Okay, so in this video, we'll be taking a look at the 2022 National Curriculum Tests, Key Stage 2 Maths, and it's a paper 1, okay, the arithmetic paper or the arithmetic paper. So this is designed for year 6 students at the end of year 6. Okay, so year 6 students would sit something called Key Stage 2 SATs within the UK. Okay. As ever, guys, please feel free to obviously pause the video, try the questions yourselves, and then press play when you're ready. Okay, this is the first question. We've got to add these three numbers together. So let's just put them in the correct place value. So 6,155. Okay, it should be a 5 there. Okay, add 501. Add 649, guys. Should be a 4 there. Okay, apologies about the lag, guys. I do apologize. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus the 9 is going to be 15. So 5 carry the 1. 5 plus 0 plus 4 is 9, plus that 1 is 10. So it's 0, carry that 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus the 6 is 12, plus the extra 1 is 13. So 3, carry that 1, and 6 plus the 1 is 7. So the answer to the first question is 7,305, guys. Okay, it should be a 3 there. Okay. Question number 2, guys. 0 times 989. Well, anything times 0 is just 0. Okay, any number times 0 is always 0. Question number 3. 10 plus something is 302. So working backwards, if I do 302, take away the 10. Okay. 2 take away 0 is 2. 0 take away 1 I can't do, so I have to borrow. So that becomes a 2, that becomes a 1. 10 take away 1 is 9, and then 2 take away nothing is 2. So the answer is 292. Okay. This is question number 4, guys. Work out 2,400 divided by 2. Well, if I ignore the zeros, a half of 24 is 12. Okay, and then add on the 2 zeros is 1,200. Okay, or you might pronounce it as 1,200. Okay, 1,200 or 1,200 is fine. Question number 5, some number plus 70, I get 485. So if I work backwards, if I do 485, take away the 70. Okay. 5 take away the 0 is 5, 8 take away 7 is 1, and 4 take away nothing is 4. So the answer is 415. Okay, apologies, guys, about any lags in this video, okay? I do apologize, but hopefully you are able to read my answers. Question number 6 is adding decimals, so 6.48 plus 8.6. Remember to put everything under the correct place value. Okay, I always stress that in these exams. 8 plus nothing is 8. Okay, imagine it's a placeholder there. Okay, or sorry, not a placeholder. Imagine it's a 0 there. 4 plus 6 is 10. 0 carry the 1. 6 plus 8 is 14. Plus the 1 is 15. So the answer is 15.08. Okay, this is question number 7. Something equals 240 divided by 8. Well, 24 divided by 8 is 3, and then add on the 0, and I get 30. Okay, question number 8. 840 divided by 5. I'm going to use the bus stop method for this. Okay, so how many 5s go into 8? That's 1. The remainder is 3. How many 5s go into 34? That's going to be 6. Remainder 4. And then 5s into 40 is going to go 8 times. So the answer is 168. Okay, question number 9. I've got a subtraction. 7,306 take away 1,847. It's a column subtraction, so putting everything under its correct place values as usual and doing the subtraction. 6 take away 7 I can't do, so I have to borrow. I've got to borrow off this 3 because that's a 0. So I'll borrow. Again, that becomes a 9, that becomes a 10. 16 take away 7 is 9. 9 take away 4 is 5. 2 take away 8 I can't do, so I'm going to have to borrow again, okay, or exchange. That becomes a 6, that becomes a 12. 12 take away 8 is 4. And 6 take away 1 is 5. So the answer, guys, is 5,459. Okay. This is question number 10, guys. Work out 1,010 times 10. Whether you're multiplying by 10, all we do is just add on an extra 0 after that number. So it becomes 10,100. Question number 11, 560 divided by 7. Well, 56 divided by 7 is 8, and then putting that extra 0, okay, it becomes 80. Okay, this is question number 12, guys. 6 times 10 times 11. Well, 10 times 11 is 110, so I'm going to do 6 times 110. Okay, that's quite easy. 6 times 11 is 66, and then stick on that 0 is 660. Okay, question number 13, guys. 1,080 divided by 9. Using the bus stop method for this, guys, I'm going to do 1,080 divided by 9. Well, 9s into 1 I can't do. 9s into 10 go once with 1 remainder. Okay, 9s into 18 go twice. So it should be a 2 there. And then 9s into 0 goes 0 times. So the answer is 120, guys. Okay, question number 14. 500,000 take away 5,000 is 495,000. Okay, the way I like to think of it as, if I just ignore the zeros, so I've got 3 zeros there. It's the same as doing 500 take away 5 and then sticking on those extra 3 zeros there. So 500 take away 5 is 495 and then stick on the extra 3 zeros. That answers 495,000. Question number 15, I've got some column multiplication here. So 596 multiplied by the 7. Well, 6 times 7 is 42, so it's 2 carry the 4. 7 times 9 is 63, plus the 4 is 67, so 7 carry the 6. 7 times 5 is 35, plus the 6 is 41. So the answer is 4,172, guys. Okay, again, apologies about the lag, guys. I do apologise, but hopefully it's still readable. Okay, that's a 2 there at the end. Question number 16, dividing by 10. Well, 2.12 divided by 10. So the decimal point moves 1 point to the left. So it's 0.212. Okay, so the answer is 0.212, guys. Okay, question number 17, I'm doing a division problem. 21 into 6 I can't do. 21 into 67 goes 3 times, because that's going to be 63, with 4 left over. 21's going to 42 twice. So the answer is 32, guys. Okay, question number 18, we're adding fractions. I've got to put it under a common denominator. Now I can change 2/3 in terms of ninths, okay, by timesing top and bottom by 3. So 3 times 3 is 9, 2 times 3 is 6. I've got 4 ninths plus 6 ninths, which is 10 ninths, guys. Okay, so the answer is 10 ninths, okay, which is what I call a top-heavy fraction or an improper fraction. That's the same as saying 1 1/9, okay? Again, because on the front of the exam paper, it doesn't specify, like, what sort of answer, so either answer is applicable, but I'm going to put in the mixed number just to be on, like, the safe side, okay? But 10 ninths is also fine. Okay, question number 19. Okay, multiplication. 607 times 83. Well, 3 times 7 is 21. 1 carry the 2. 3 times 0 is 0. Plus the 2 is 2. 3 times 6 is 18. Okay, it should be an 8 there, guys. I'm going to put a placeholder. 8 7s are 56, so 6. Carry the 5. 8 zeros are 0, plus the 5 is 5. And then 8 6s are 48. Okay. I'm really not sure about the lagging today, guys. I really am sorry about this, okay? But hopefully it's making sense so far. 1 plus 0 is 1. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. Oh, it should be a 3 there, not a 1. Okay. 8 plus 1 is 9. And then I've got that extra 4 there. So it's 49,381. $49,300. Okay, it should be a 3 there and not a 5. Okay, there we go. Okay, it should be a 1 there. Okay. This is question number 20, guys. 13.05 times 1,000. Well, timesing by 1,000, I move the decimal point 3 places to the right. So 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 13,050, guys. Okay. But for that, okay, because think about it, if I times it by 100, it's 1,305, but I'm timesing it by 1,000, so I'm moving it 3 places to the right, okay. Question number 21 is adding fractions 2/3 plus 2 1/3. Now here, rather than changing this to an improper fraction, what I can do is I can say, okay, well, 2/3 plus 1/3, okay, is equal to 3/3, okay? So 2/3 plus 1/3 is equal to 3/3, which is equal to 1 whole, okay? Adding that 2 on the end, 1 plus the 2, or 2 plus the 1, okay, is 3. So the answer is 3, guys, okay? Question number 22 is a fraction of an amount, 7/10 of 30. I divide by the bottom times by the top. 30 divided by 10 is 3. Times in that answer by 7. And I get 21, guys. Okay, this is question number 23, guys. It's subtracting decimals. So I've got 8.000 take away 5.123. Okay, so it's column subtraction. 0 take away 3 I can't do, so I have to borrow. Now I've got to borrow off here because those are zeros. So that becomes a 7. That becomes a 10. Cross that off again, that becomes a 9. That becomes a 10. Cross that off one more time, that becomes a 9. And that becomes a 1. 10 take away 3 is 7. 9 take away 2 is 7. 9 take away 1 is 8. Okay, and 7 take away 5 is 2. So that answer is 2.877. Okay, for that one. Okay, question number 24, guys, it's dividing fractions. Okay, so I keep the first fraction the same. I flip the second one, so 2 goes to a half, because if you imagine it as 2 over 1, the reciprocal of this becomes a half. Change that to a times. Okay, timesing fractions, I just times the numerators together and the denominators together. 1 times 1 is 1, and 8 times 2 is 16. So the answer, guys, is equal to 1/16. Okay. Question number 25 is adding fractions. Okay, so putting it under a common denominator. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in one step, guys. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2, and then putting it under a common denominator, 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, so I'm putting the fraction out of 6. Simplifying this, I get 5/6. Okay, so just to be clear, guys, I cross multiplied, so I did 3 times 1 first, okay, then I did 2 times 1, then I did 2 times 3 for the bottom denominator, okay, and then I did 3 times 1, which is 3, plus 2 times 1, which is 2. So then I added the numerators together, and I got 5, okay, and the denominator was going to be out of 6, so the answer was 5/6. Question 26, again, it's subtracting decimals, so writing it as 26.000, take away 2.012, okay, so 0 take away 2 I can't do, so I've got to borrow off the first non-zero number, which is going to be the 6 here. That goes to a 5, that goes to a 10, cross that off, that becomes a 9, that becomes a 10, cross that off again, that becomes a 9, that becomes a 10, 10 take away 2 is 8, 9 take away 1 is 8, 9 take away nothing is going to be 9, 5 take away 2 is 3, and 2 take away nothing is 2. So the answer is 23.988. Okay, for that one. Question 27, guys, it's a percentage of an amount, 15% of 3,200. I'm going to work out what 10% is. So 10% in maths means divide the number by 10. So dividing that by 10, I get 320 by taking off 1 0. 5% of the number will be half of 10%. Okay, so it's going to be 160. Okay, adding these together gives me what 15% is. 0 plus 0 is 0, 2 plus 6 is 8, and 3 plus 1 is 4. And that's equal to 15%. So the answer is 480, guys. Okay. Question number 28, guys. Work out 2% of 3,000. Well, I'm going to work out what 1% is. Okay, so 1% I'm dividing by 100. So taking off 2 zeros, it goes to 30. Okay, it should be a 30 there, not... Okay, to work out what 2% is, I'm going to double my answer. So 30 add 30, or 30 times 2 is 60, guys. So the answer is 60. Okay, question number 29 is dividing using the bus stop method. Okay, so it's a bit more trickier. 73 into 3 I can't do. 73 into 30 I can't do. 73 into 306. Well, let's try and work this out, guys. So I've got 73. Okay, then it's going to be... So if I times it by 4, I'm going to get an answer close to it, okay, I'm guessing. The reason why is because 70 times 4 is 280. Okay, so that's going to be like the nearest one that is closest to 306, okay? So I'm doing it by knowledge of my times table. 3 times 4 is 12, okay? 4 times 7 is 28, plus the 1 is going to be 29. I know that the next number above will be bigger than 306, so the answer is going to be 4, and then the remainder is going to be 14, isn't it? Because 306 take away 292 is going to be 14. Okay, but let's just double check it here. 306 take away the remainder. Sorry, take away 292 will give us the remainder. So 6 take away 2 is 4. 0 take away 9 I can't do, so I'm going to have to borrow. That becomes a 2, that goes to a 1 there. 10 take away 9 is 1, and 2 take away 2 is 0. So I'm carrying on 14, okay. 73 into 146 is nice and easy, that's going to be 2, okay, because it's half of 292. So the answer is 42, guys. Okay. Question number 30, again, a percentage of an amount, 80% of 115. Well, I'm going to work out what 10% of 115 is. Okay, dividing it by 10, so hop in the decimal point, so it's 11.5. I want to work out what 80% is. So 80% is 11.5 times 8. Let's work it out here, guys. 11.5 times 8. Okay, 5 times 8 is 40, so 0 carry the 4. Okay, put the point there. 8 times 1 is 8, plus the 4 is 12, so it's going to be a 2, and then carry the 1 again. 8 times 1 is 8, plus the 1 is going to be 9. So the answer, guys, is 92, okay, or 92.0. It doesn't really matter. Okay, the answer is 92. Okay, for that one. Question number 31, guys, is taking away fractions. So finding a common denominator. So I'm going to do this in one go, and I apologize if I'm going to be confusing you. So I do 9 times 2 first. 9 times 2 is 18. Put the minus sign or the takeaway sign. 7 times 1 is 7. And then divided by the product of 9 and 7. So timesing these numbers together. So 7 times 9 is 63. 18 take away 7 is 11. So it's 11 63rds. Okay, so 11 out of 63. For that. Okay, question number 32 is taking away fractions, so changing this to an improper fraction or a top-heavy fraction, okay, it becomes 2 times 2 is 4, plus the 1 is 5, so it becomes 5 halves, take away 2/3, Again, take away fractions. 2 times 3 is going to be 6. On the bottom it's going to be 6, sorry. Okay. 5 times 3 is 15. And 2 times 2 is 4. So 15, take away 4 out of 6 is going to be 11/6, guys. Okay, taking away fractions. Make sure that you are writing it under a common denominator. Okay, I think I might have confused you guys. So what I've done is I've cross multiplied. I did 5 times 3, take away 2 times 2. Okay, and then I did the product of the denominators. 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, so product just means multiply. So the answer is 11/6. Okay, which is 1 and 5/6. Okay, so let's just change that, okay, into a mixed number and a whole number. 1 and 5/6. Okay, or 11/6 is also fine. Question 33, guys, is multiplying. 8 times 7 is 56, so 6 carry the 5. 7 times 7 is 49, plus the 5 is going to be 54. So 4 carry the 5 again. Okay, 7 times 0 is 0, plus the 5 is 5, and 7 times 4 is 28. Okay, 0 there. 6 times 8 is 48, so 8 carry the 4. Okay, 6 times 7 is 42, plus the 4 is 46. Okay, 6 carry the 4. 6 times 0 is 0, plus the 4 is 4, and then 6 times 4 is 24. Okay. Okay, adding our answers now, being very careful. 6 add 0 is 6. 4 add 8 is 12, carry the 1. 5 add 6 is 11, plus the 1 is 12, carry that 1. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus the 1 is going to be 13. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus the 1 is 7, and then I've got the 2 there. So it's 273,226, okay? For that. Question number 34. Okay, 10 take away 2 1/4. Well, if I break this down, guys, make it a bit easier. 10 take away 2 is 8. Okay, and then I'm going to do 8 take away 1/4. Okay. That's going to be 7 and then 3/4. Okay, so 7 and 3/4, guys. Question number 35, it's using BIDMAS, 6 plus 4 divided by 2. So I'm going to do 4 divided by 2 first. So 6 plus 2 is 8. Okay, I don't do 6 plus 4 first. I do BIDMAS or BODMAS. Okay, brackets, indices, okay, or other, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Okay, question number 36 is a fraction of an amount. Okay, fraction times the whole number. I do 400 divided by 5 is 80, times by 4 is 320. Okay, I divide the whole number by the denominator, and then I times by the numerator. Okay, so divide by the bottom, times by the top. Okay, when you have a whole number. Okay, or another way of doing it is writing it over 1 and then just timesing the numerators together, timesing the denominators. Okay, I get 1600 divided by 5, which is 320. Okay, for that. Okay, right guys, that's the end of today's Key Stage 2 2022 SATs paper. So I hope you found it useful. If you did, please press like, please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and lastly, please turn on post notifications by clicking that bell icon so you don't miss out on future and further videos. Okay, but that's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay, bye for now.